Wow. Wow. Well, there goes a future main eventer yet again. Baron Corbin has unsuccessfully cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase, meaning that he is not the WWE champion. He will not be WWE champion. He'll probably be WWE champion within the next 4 years. Or never at this point. Because why push a new guy who came from NXT, won the damn thing, and then to lose it just like this? So, here's what happened. A friend of mine posted on Facebook and said, Baron Corbin, you fucking idiot. And I was like, oh no. They didn't. They didn't. They did. So on SmackDown, we had a regular SmackDown main event, which was, of course, John Cena, the conquering All-American hero, Super Cena himself, versus Jinder Mahal, non-WWE title match, mind you. This is Jinder Mahal's second non-title defense against the top guy. Last week, he just lost to freaking Randy Orton last weekend, so now it just tells you that, Jinder Mahal is not worthy of being a WWE champion. He's not worthy of being a main event guy. He's only used just to get the Indian crowd because he's Indian. Just because he's Indian doesn't mean he makes a worthy champion. I get it. It's a business. You're supposed to do that. But this is stupid. This is stupid. This guy was a jobber for years. And you made him the WWE champion. Guys like Shelton Benjamin, Bobby Lashley, Ron Simmons, Farouk, Booker T, brothers who are black, can't even get the world title. But guys like Bray Wyatt, who's been shitted on since John Cena beat him, they win the title. It took him 3 years to get to the title. For The Undertaker, it took him a year. But this is what happens. This is what happens with this whole entire Money in the Bank thing. The Money in the Bank thing used to be special. It used to be special when Edge won it. It used to be special when RVD held it. It used to be special when basically CM Punk held it twice, making him the 2-time champion. The Miz, somewhat. But do it like this to Baron Corbin is just shitty. So, just to explain this again, that we basically had a straight up, as the Schlag Daddy from Off the Rope show, or OTR Central would say, some straight up Breakfast Club rules, bitches, shenanigans. And the thing is that I predicted that John Cena was going to face Jinder Mahal for the WWE Championship and tie the reign, beat the 16 title reign to 17, and to also pretty much finish a guy that has already been finished and was made to look like a chump, but disguised as a champion. So we get this match. Everything's straight up Super Cena. I got my cape. I'm ready to fly and win this. And of course, we all knew what was going to happen. So as Super Cena was about to do the Super C Nation, attitude adjustment on the ropes, Baron Corbin comes out of nowhere. And basically knocks out Cena. Jinder kind of dazed and confused, like he just didn't get into a match. He was just like, what the fuck happened? I don't know what's going on. So Baron decides to cash in. And of course, Jinder, kicks out. Cena distracts Baron. Jinder retains. We all know where this is going. We all know how fucked up this is for Baron Corbin, for all parties involved. So, this is the big idea. You have the guy win the Money in the Bank briefcase couple months back, do nothing with him, just have a throwaway match with my boy Sami Zayn and everyone else, have him do nothing for almost completely couple months, not even build him up to any main event spot status, only to have him and his Money in the Briefcase win all be just shitted on as a way to build up Cena versus Baron Corbin at SummerSlam this Sunday. 5 days. I'm not even joking. So pretty much, the Money in the Bank briefcase, and I'm sorry to be tongue-tied, twisted, or whatever, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. It goes to show you that we would have maybe 1 or 2 or 3 good SmackDowns a week, and then we'll have one shitty thing. It only takes one shitty thing to fuck up everything else. Baron Corbin had the potential. Look, I'm not even a huge Baron Corbin fan. I like Baron Corbin. I don't know him. I like him. He looked like he could be a good babyface, but he's a heel. I liked him in NXT. I didn't like how his match with Bull Dempsey at that NXT TakeOver 4-way show was just a glorified piece of shit. This is just depressing. This is the state of WWE as a whole with this whole Money in the Bank briefcase. So pretty much, you just destroyed a potential main eventer. A guy that could have gone out. But instead of just waiting it out a couple of months like you did with Sheamus and see how that shit went far, you just couldn't help yourselves. What? You were going to have a cash-in with Carmella for the women's title? It's possible. My idea was like this. Build up Baron Corbin, have him beat Shinsuke at, let's say, Survivor Series, a Big Four pay-per-view. One of the Big Fours. Or have it where Baron Corbin cashes in at the Rumble and becomes champion. Smart ideas. Big concept, even. But instead, you just couldn't help yourselves, Road Dogg. You couldn't help yourself, Vince. This, like I said before, he was never going to be champion. His money, I wanted him to be champion. I expected it, but I didn't expect this is how it's going to turn down. I mean, seriously, WWE, what the fuck? You just couldn't do it. You couldn't build up a guy. This is what you have to do. See, this is why I don't watch the main roster show. This is why I don't watch SmackDown and Raw, period. It's because of shit like this. This is why I watch after WrestleMania, to see where everything goes. I might even watch it after the Rumble. Maybe Survivor Series. But you did this 5 days in before SummerSlam. How stupid this company has become. And it's appalling that you would do this to your main roster guys. These are not even... these are not even fucking indie guys. Baron Corbin, former football player. This guy is tall. He's big. He's scary as hell. His hair is scary. But, it's like, oh my God, this company. You just use the Money in the Bank just for the Cena feud. And then, just to seal Baron Corbin's fate, you have him lose to John Cena. Or, what's even worse is, you have Baron Corbin beat Cena at SummerSlam. But the thing is, what's the point? What's the fucking point of having Baron Corbin beat John Cena as a way of payback? It's that 50-50 booking bullshit. That is annoying as hell, and it's stupid. You just made Baron Corbin a loser! Not a winner, a loser! So, Road Dogg, Vince, higher ups of the WWE, you still think wins or losses don't matter? Ask Bray Wyatt. Ask Sami Zayn. Ask your boy Baron Corbin. It's clear to me you have no direction for Baron Corbin. You have no direction for Cena, because after this, Cena's going to be facing off against either Samoa Joe, the monster himself, Braun Strowman, maybe even fucking Lesnar. What's the point? This is what I'm saying, guys. What's the point? So, pretty much, the Money in the Bank briefcase doesn't mean shit. Nobody benefits from it. I can remember how many guys that have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank and actually won the damn thing. Guys like Edge. Edge had it twice. That's because Kennedy got injured. And he won the title. He made that synonymous. CM Punk, the first ever 2-time Money in the Bank winner. He's not even in the company anymore. And that he made that shit credible. RVD is the first guy to cash in the Money in the Bank successfully without a run-in. There has no guy in the WWE has done that before. John Cena is the first guy to successfully cash it in, but never win the damn thing. So, just goes to show you again that these tournaments, these opportunities don't make sense. The King of the Ring, for guys like Wade Barrett, didn't do anything for them. Even Sheamus. Royal Rumble, it's still synonymous, but same thing. It could be like time after time with that. WWE, when are you going to get it? Vince, when are you going to get it? Road Dogg, you don't have a plan. That's what happens with with these short-term ass plans. There's no long-term gain, goal, or consequences. So, congratulations, WWE. You just ruined a potential main eventer. I hope you're proud. I hope you're really satisfied and proud.